to give or not to give the eyes of the firekeeper to the firekeeper. Not to give the eyes is a firekeeper living a lie, waiting for the fire to be linked, waiting for this age cycle to begin anew, waiting for that rest, the illusion that she would be freed from the curse. Any of us who played Dark Souls 1, or Dark Souls 2 for the matter, understand that linking the fire is not the end of the curse. We all bought into that joke, that farce, that lie, that Framt, the primordial serpent, told us. All of us, new players to Dark Souls 1, thought that it is our duty to link the fire. But it is after finishing the game, starting anew, going and learning about the story, is where we felt betrayed, where we knew that we should not do that. And ever since, me, like you guys, never links the fire. I always walk away from the fire. I always do whatever it takes to do something alternative to linking the fire. And Dark Souls 3 is never an exception. In all my playthroughs of Dark Souls 3, I have yet to link the fire once, and I don't think I want to do it. Every time I think about it, I finished the game, I should probably do this just to feel a complete sense of accomplishment and I finished all the endings of the game. But you know what? I'm not going to do that. In this playthrough as well. And even in my alternative character too. I also want to give her the eyes because I like the change of the music in the background.
Ashen One, are these eyes? How gracious of thee, Ashen One. The very things we firekeepers have been missing.
The very things you have been missing. And right on time, you see a slight change in the music, telling you or setting the tone of what's gonna happen later. The eyes will grant her vision, but not vision of this world. It will grant her vision of the future, things that are gonna happen. She will see betrayals, she will see darkness, and she will see a barren wasteland. And that's the truth of this world.
Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou hast given. But firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish? Of course. I serve thee and will do as thou bidst. This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this. Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame until the day of thy grand betrayal. Ashen One, forgive me if this soundeth strange. The eyes show a world without fire, a vast stretch of darkness. But 'tis different to what is seen when stripped of vision. In the far distance, I sense the presence of tiny flames, like precious embers, left to us by past lords, linkers of the fire. Could this be what draws me to this strangely enticing darkness? Ashen One, if thine heart should bend, kill me, and strip these eyes from my person. I will return as the firekeeper I once was, as it has always been.
And that's the end of her dialogue.
Farewell, Ashen One, mayst thou thy peace discover.
Killing you is never gonna happen. we go to the tower up above us where the bell is, and we discover that pit of firekeepers, discarded, thrown like they were useless objects, pointless. I am not one of these guys. I'm not one of those who will use you when they want to, when they have to, and then discard you like you're nothing when they are no longer in need of you. I think this is the thought that all of us players think of. I mean...
Welcome home, Ashen One.
No.
Speak.
If you even read these messages, it doesn't even, oh, that's my message. It doesn't even matter.
Home, Ashen.
No, I just want to read the message. There you go. No, that's mine. Again. Praise the Queen, that's mine. And this... Oh, come on. Trapping inside requires a head. Alright. Anyway. I've always seen such messages like scattered around here. Most people have her, as a precious wife of sorts. So yeah, I think everyone feels the same about her. Anyway, we're back to our journey in Dark Souls. 120,000. Holy... No. I need to level up.
Very well then.
What should I level up? Endurance up to 30? Or Vigor to 25? I think we should do this. Vigor is as important as it is. It's not really that impactful on me. If someone is strong, you would be dead no matter what. But endurance, though, will allow me to attack more, and that is the factor or the difference between death and life. I kinda have a soft cap, a very small soft cap of dexterity, which I will upgrade even farther later. But first we must reach 25 here, and then we continue upgrading our dexterity.
Farewell.
I still have some souls left, which is good. Umbralash. Ooh, Harrow's ashes.
Gracious, let I her.
The yellow ash is probably for her to sell purging stones and everything. Should you not go into the path of the hollows, it's good to have these. Anyway.
Ashen One.
Leave. Grey Rat is there. Did we reach High Wall of Lothric? Oh yes, we did. It's time for him to go into his final journey. Hey buddy.
I was thinking about leaving for another round of thieving. There must be something of use in Lothric Castle. I'm aware of the danger. That castle is a death trap. Not a single man has returned from the castle unscathed, even back in the day. But I don't want to sit around and die a petty rat. And I consider myself your friend.
You can keep him here, but if you want to truly fulfill his wishes, if you want him to really feel like a friend and everything, sometimes you gotta take the hard choices.
Thank you for placing your trust in me. Don't you worry. I know Lothric like the back of my hand. Don't you worry. Goodbye. I will leave for some time. So long for now. Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will have been for naught. Oh,
Not
I know
nervous,
you
lad.
back and in one piece. Goodbye. Do.
And this is the last time we're going to see the Grey Rat. It's been a fun trip to, be on your side and
Yes.
completing your quests.
Do stay
Nothing
safe.
really here. I could probably buy that dark flame, but whatever.
Back.
Also,
Come again.
nothing of interest. Should I reinforce my pyromancy? Titanite chunks? Nah.
Heed my word. Understood. Do not regard what.
Same.
Did what?
Alright. Leave. I'm thinking maybe I should reinforce my swords, but you know what? We're super close to our objective, which is the Cothard swords. So I'm gonna leave these be. It's almost time to have the two other weapons of the endgame, the Ubadachi and the other katana's name that I always forget, and the Gothard sword. So yeah. We finished the dark side of the moon, and now it's time to head back to the high wall of Lothric, of course. Where is it? Or the Lothric Castle, to be more precise. We're after Cyrus, the Consumed King. And now we reach a bit of a challenging part. Just like Greyrat said, Lothric Castle is a death trap for men, and it's really, really not that easy. There's many soldiers, there's many traps, there's many knights, there's many high-ranking knights, so all indicators point towards a painful, place. But we'll see. We will see. Instead of, going to the left, like I usually did, now it's time to go to the right. And right from the get-go, we are faced with a problem here. There's a knight kneeling, praying, and there is a priest right next to him, or a priestess. Now here's the deal. The knight will turn and come at me and try to attack me as soon as I walk out of this door. And the problem is not the knight, the problem is the priest. Priest has a buffing miracle, which will make him have more HP, more endurance, and probably deal more damage. So, if I am to fight the knight is going to become a nightmare. If I just fight him and ignore the priest. So, the tactic is always to target those maidens in black, old hags in black, and then do away with the knights. Let's try. There we go. We did it. Of course, a bad timing for healing and a bad timing for, switching and everything. There we go. Now it's time for you to die. Man, it will be taking so long for him to die if he was buffed. So that's the first knight. Second knights are even more dangerous than this dude. Sort of a crestfallen. But if we're rushing, turn to the right, we will find our objective. This here. Goodbye. A knight coming. Hopefully we aggro him alone. There you go. Come to me. Come. Come, let us have a chat, you and I. Bad mistake. That's the advantage of having a good enough endurance. If I didn't have that much endurance, it would be tough to deal with these knights. Oh, hi. Goodbye. Sorry I took care of your knights. You can no longer buff them. And right as we arrive here, another bonfire. It's even though the two bonfires are extremely close to each other. I mean, the bonfire is right down there. It's a bit of a must. This is going to be serving as a checkpoint and a, you know, shortcut for many other endeavors later. Now this is going to be the challenging part of the castle. It's not a mimic, don't worry. And we're going to find the set of prayer. No, not an illusion, don't worry. Soldiers. It's a castle, and castle needs soldiers to protect it. Makes sense. Death is awaits. Good. As there's a lot of archers and other not so nice things that happens here. Oh, already. Ow, dude. Stop. Just stop. You can see this guy, you know, hiding and everything. Ow. Have mercy upon my soul. This is a trap, so let's deal with a trap before it can be a problem. At this point of time, they will start giving me a ton of titanite chunks and lovely stuff for me to, you know, upgrade my weapons. I should probably take this off, I do not need it, so that I will not be switching too much. There's going to be a tough enemy here, you can see it up above. Come on, calm down. Oh, this dude does not play around, so do be careful. Like I said. Holy shit. He spins like I just got unfortunate with his way of spinning. The best thing to deal with this guy is by backstabbing him. And each time I was trying to go in for backstab, he was spinning and his back was not pointed towards the way I wanted it to be pointed. I was thinking about this, and this is going to be the challenge for this place. Not having a shield is a bit problematic. You see, with a shield you can just block his attacks and wait for the opportunity and attack. But without a shield, things are a bit tricky. Certainly on one side I do have the advantage of, you know, having a boosted attack and everything, but on the other hand, if you find equal berserkers like you, things are gonna be tough. That was close. The solution, of course, is to just be equally as aggressive, or even more aggressive than him. Not letting him the chance of attacking. Goodbye. You're the missing link. Come to me. Ow, dude. I made the mistake of thinking I still have that attack. And I don't, of course. Of course I don't. So far so good. Oh, deserter. I wonder why are they called deserters, even though they are guarding the castle. Always gave me raised eyebrows. I was like, if they are guarding the castle, how come they are called deserters? But I think if they deserted when they were alive and came back as undead. Try attacking, illusion ahead. Of course, if you do not play online, you will not see these messages, so you'll have to discover these things by yourself. What happened? Some bug, of course. I rolled in and I guess something bugged out in the game. Whatever. So there you go. A hidden path, and in this hidden path we found the Winged Knight, the dude that we just fought. Set armor. I would have loved to have the golden iteration of it, but hey, I guess not. Ooh, speaking of which, being summoned to another world as a knight of the blue or the moon thing. Of course, I do get summoned frequently to other worlds to defend their hosts from invaders. I think from Rosaya's Covenant invaders. And thus I do. Up above, huh? Okay. Alright. I really like the fact that there is this Alright, it's time for Mortal Kombat. Yeah, you. Nice. Goodbye. 2 phantoms invading, huh? That's one. Now for the second one. Come on, buddy. Ooh, nice lightning. Nice lightning. But this is, oh, there you go. This is online, so it's a bit tough to try to have a accurate location of the enemy. This is why I always saw in the forums and on Reddit where people telling me that online is not like offline, where you find NPC invasions offline. It's really not the same, and I agree with that. It's really, really different, and positioning and all those things are not the same. Now we can go back from the way we came, or we can drop down there. That message over there is saying not that way, which is really good. Some people are extremely helpful in these games, and some people, me included, like to troll others. Just because I fell for the treasure ahead and I fall for my death, I would like other people to have the experience. Anyway, I really love the vista in this place and the place. Oh, you're dead. Alright. Never mind. Biggest problem here is that there's a guy tossing Lloyd's talismans at me, and those can prevent me from healing, thus making this place a bit hard. Nevertheless, so far so good. So far, so good. Again, the real challenge is yet to as we go up into the castle, more problems are gonna rise. Like this guy, for example. Nope, nope, and nope. And I don't even realize it, but since this build is centered about getting back your HP and, healing all those things, I do not use as much Estus as I use in my other characters. Like, I'm leveling up a alternative in while I'm playing with my main character, and I noticed that I ran out of Estus fairly easier compared to when I'm playing with this particular character, because most of the time that small damage that I take I don't even care about, as I get it back immediately or shortly after. This is a bit of a tough enemy, so one must be vigilant. But hey, like that small fall damage that I took, I'm not gonna care about because it's gonna heal in due time. And we get the Great Lance, one of the broken weapons in Dark Souls 2. Super broken. Rest out the bonfire, okay. I just wanted to make certain I kindled or I lit up the bonfire. Oh, this is a tougher spot. This is a tough spot. I'd like to take this place in like divide my run into ways I can go. Or I will be in some and we'll talk about this. So first of all, I'd like to run up and drop down and take the bonfire Estus. And then drop down again, kill the two, or maybe kill just one, the other one I rarely care about. Or maybe kill them both and take the items, Titanite chunks. Then go face the ambush. And drop down again and continue down the right path. If you divide it and if you are organized in your way of playing, you'll not have too much problems. Now this is a bit weird. What the heck happened? Now sometimes I get invaded, or I invade, not invade, get summoned to other people's worlds, where I find some weird, inexplicable things. You cannot attack people, and then that happened. Like, this is why I like the online aspect. You'll find supremely weird stuff happening. Nevertheless, continuing on with our journey. First off, drop down here. Really important item here. As you can see, it's extremely noisy here because there's two wyverns and they are gonna be making too much noise. Two items scattered on the ground, and this is the way back up there. That way. So this is the first item. Do not worry about that item over there. We're going to be dropping, as we go back to the bonfire, we're going to be dropping to the left or to our right. Take the item, continue down the path, and that staircase over there is where we should do the big circle and come back and deal with the dragon. Or at least the first dragon. The second one is a bit tricky. So yeah, before I do... Oh, I don't have... Ah, that's a bugger. But before I do, let me take this off, it's pointless. I need you. There you go. There is this, that giant black thingy, calamity enemy, that needs to be taken care of with fire. This is why I want fire. Right here. Now this guy is easy. You can just drop down him and kill him before he transforms. The other one is going to be waking up, as we can see, and transforming as we run up out of him, or out to him. So if I'm lucky, like I am right now, I can take care of him before he transforms. If I'm not, no matter. Since this build is revolving around fire, it's not a big problem. I can take care of him. And another summon. Damn. People love me. Nah, it's I really like this, to be honest. The game is super active. You can easily find online player to play against, play with, be invaded, invade. All those things are happening really fast. There are certain areas where it happen, you know, it's a bit slow. Certain times of day where it's a bit slow, but most time it's really fast. And sometimes this happen. Unable to be inside. No problem. Lightning urn. Nice item for PvP. And of course, a trap led by our friend the lizard. There's going to be a ton of these assassins coming at me, so I better take care of them before they become a big threat. This is the... Go away. Go away. Throw a knife. Another badge. Is that it? Oh yes, 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 yes. I hear you, buddy. Again. Lightning. Come, dude. Ow. Just want to backstab you, buddy. There we go. This is a successful summon to another world. Hopefully we will not lose our progress with that dude. Hey, hey, hey! Who's the problem here? Show me the problem. A phantom host of embers. I guess we are looking for the red thing. Is that him? No, it's not. The problem is with being summoned as a blue phantom is that the world will react to me, whereas if you are a red phantom, the world is not going to be reacting to you. This could take a while, depending on the situation and how the other guy reacts. And of course I'm not being a patient guy, so I'm just going to go look for him. Sometimes that red eye thing happens and sometimes it doesn't, and it sucks when it doesn't, because, well, I need to go and look for him, and that sucks. If this takes way too long, I'm just gonna be you know, returning to my home. The best thing here to do is just don't look too far away from the host of embers, because the red phantom can be making, you know... Oh, there you go. We found him? Ah, there we go. Here we go. Just go and fight him. Of course, this is a bit of a dumb idea because it's probably either gonna drop attack me or yeah. This again. This weirdness again. I don't know, am I attacking him? Am I not attacking him? Super weird. Alright, let's follow you then. I have no idea what's going on. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. Sorry, buddy. If I wasn't recording, I'd be staying here with you and trying to figure what on earth is going on. But since nothing is happening, well, we have a fight. Ow. Dude. Holy crap. Where am I? Yeah, this is my death. That's the other thing that I extremely hate about being summoned while I'm fighting an enemy. If you do not kill him, it doesn't register. And if it doesn't register, you will be reset to his position, and this can happen. Trapped in a corner like a rat and dying. Nevertheless, I'll take care of him in the next episode. This has been Yagami, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you on the next episode. So have a good day.